where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me. Child, ask Biggerville. Y'all call him Biggerville Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and was invented after I was born. I'm a typhoon. And no disrespect to Biggerville, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the wave was invented. Where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me. Child, ask Biggerville. Y'all call him Biggerville Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and was invented after I was born. I'm a typhoon. And no disrespect to Biggerville, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the wave was invented.
My fans, we just sold out the Brooklyn Paramount less than 24 hours. You know we had to double back and get y'all another day. January 17th, Brooklyn Paramount, the double back. We calling it the double back dawn. That's the name of this joint right here, the double back dawn, part 2. We coming out, we gonna make it a movie. You already know, Max Biggerville signing out. Peace.
That's kind of how I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max, Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killing. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you got to see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York who'll be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You got to put me on, da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they going to support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move. Let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Because you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas will be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be? Watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Bismarcky. And then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking Fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on, because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kumo D. It was a drought till Mase came and broke the drought, so.
Max B is officially back outside and the whole city is buzzing like somebody flipped a giant switch the second he touched down. The internet exploded instantly because everyone been waiting years for this man to step back out and claim his spot again. The wave, Max Biggerville, Charlie Rambo, is moving like he never left, and people been starving for that smooth Harlem flavor he brings. Max didn't creep back in quiet either. He linked up with 2 Harlem bosses, Mase and Camron, and that alone shook the room. That's a power combo right there, running their own lanes and making big moves every day. Pink horsepower vibes everywhere. Max came home operating with strategy, confidence, and a whole winning team behind him like he's setting up the board one move at a time. After almost 2 decades locked away, anybody else would need time to breathe, but Max came out with momentum already rolling. And the love, it's coming heavy. ASAP Ferg tapped in, French Montana tapped in, even Luca Brasi saluted the wave. These are folks who always understood Max's impact, and now they're standing right beside him loud and proud. And you can feel something shifting across New York and the East Coast right now. The energy changed the moment Max stepped outside again. He's selling out shows back to back. They literally gotta double book him because every date disappears within 24 hours. That kind of hype don't happen every day, especially off classic records he never even got to tour with back then. The streets been waiting years to hear those songs live. And now they finally getting it. New York feels alive again. Harlem feels active again. That classic sound everybody been craving just came back full force, like Max pressed a restart button on the whole city, and he did it smart. He lined himself up with the perfect move. Camron and Mase already running one of the hottest shows in the culture right now. Their influence is strong, the platform is booming, and their timing couldn't be better.
Man, 600 horses. She guaranteed. Fuck, she'll love it too. She gonna eat you up. She gonna eat you for breakfast. Right, baby? You gotta be like that. You gotta hit her with the...
And Max B definitely got it. Max B been moving humble and official since he touched down, and a lot of Harlem is rocking with him heavy. This whole situation is the ultimate link up, no question about it. Max came home and started doing amazing, doing better than plenty of people who've been outside this whole time. And that's just the truth. I'm not gonna drop names, but let's keep it real. He's doing better than most dudes tied up in the street life, and we all know the history here. The question everybody keeps asking is whether the old beef will ever get mended so Harlem can really come together again. But honestly, Max don't even need the other side right now. He's proving it loud and clear. He's moving strong without any cosign from the old circle. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Max sliding in fresh home, plugged with the right people, bringing his wave right back to the top. There's no way you can lose with that lineup, that straight winning energy. Cam even told the story about how he knew Charlie Rambo way back when they lived in the same building. The connection always been there. The history been real. Cam just couldn't see the full vision back in the day, but now the timing finally hit perfect and everything lined up exactly how it was supposed to. Max B is back and the whole culture feels it. Cam really knew Max on a personal level, no guessing about it. They came from the same blocks, same buildings, same whole environment. But back then, Cam just didn't see the full vision in him, and he even admitted that himself on his show. He said straight up that he fumbled by not taking Charlie Rambo serious when he first pulled up, and honestly, it makes sense. Everybody from your hood want to slide in just because you share a background, but that doesn't mean they got talent. Max was one of the rare ones who actually stood out like a diamond in the middle of the noise. He proved his sound, proved his lane, and showed he could shine without anybody carrying him. I've been through the same thing too. Folks hitting me nonstop trying to get put in position just because we got the same story. But if you don't got the skill, it shows quick. That's just real life out here. And let's talk Harlem, because for a minute the city felt like it dipped off. That's why people kept saying, make Harlem great again, because the talent was never the problem. The flavor been here, the style been here, the culture been here, but the unity wasn't. Too many egos, too much division, too many rappers moving solo instead of linking up. If Harlem stuck together the way Brooklyn or Queens do sometimes, the whole borough would have been running the game nonstop. Harlem birthed legends, style icons, and real cultural influence.
That's kind of how I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max. Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killer. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you gotta see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York who'll be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You gotta put me on, da 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they gonna support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move, let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Cause you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be? Watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Bismarcky. And then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking Fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on, because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kumo D. It was a drought till Mase came and broke the drought. So
but folks couldn't keep it together long enough to hold the crown the way they should have. Cam wasn't lying when he said he fumbled. He owned that, and it's easy to see why. Max was always the funny one, cracking jokes, clowning around, making everybody laugh so people didn't take him serious at first. Even Cam, who knew him personally, didn't catch how talented he really was back then. But now, whole different story. Max B is out here heavy, repping the brand strong, standing next to Cam and Mase like it's nothing, and he's pushing the movement in a real way. Shout out to Cam again, because these dudes know how to get Harlem active when it matters. Max is pushing that whole horsepower lineup everywhere he goes. Pink horsepower, blue horsepower, all of it. And the promo is going wild right now. These guys are real businessmen, rolling out merch, rolling out products, and building something that actually lasts for the culture. And honestly, the East Coast needed this. Harlem needed this. New York needed this energy. Things been feeling off, the city been quiet, and now it finally feels like something real is shaking the streets again. Good music, good merch, good business moves, everything lining up right at the same time. The wave is alive again and hitting different. Max B is outside heavy, pushing that horsepower brand everywhere he steps. If you look close at that footage, you can see Mase in the spot, Cam in the spot, the whole Harlem roster deep in the building showing love. Max B is wild in the best way possible. His promo game is crazy, his charisma is natural, and his swag can't be copied. He can sell anything he touches without even trying. It's like he's built for this marketing grind without doing the typical industry stuff. And he's not stopping there. Max already announced new music on the way, multiple projects cooking, and you can tell he's hungry to jump right back into the mix. Let him talk his talk, let him drop this heat, because the wave god might be delivering exactly what the culture been missing. Plus, he's outside heavy with Cam and Mase, two Harlem legends who shaped a whole era. Seeing Max standing next to them again feels like the city is waking back up. Some people are just built for the spotlight, and Max is one of them. The energy he brings hits the room before he even speaks. The way he dresses, the way he talks, the way he carries himself, it all fits perfectly like he was born for this. Some folks got it and some don't. Max definitely got it. He's been moving humble and solid since he came home, and the city is rocking with him crazy. This whole situation is the ultimate Harlem link-up. Max got home and started shining immediately, doing better than people who've been outside for years. That's the part folks don't want to admit.
Excuse me, bro, what do you do for a living? Yo.
What's up, man?
What do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're an entrepreneur? What's your name, man?
Max Biggerville, New York's finest. What's going on, brother?
You make music?
You make everything. I manufacture. I'm a manufacturer. I got the factories. You like Henry Ford out this month.
Henry Ford?
Yeah.
What's next for you? What are you working on right now?
I'm working on the Purge. I'm working on a few other things. I'm working on the Coke Wave Narcos. We're working on treats to come. Stay tuned.
What's one piece of advice you give to somebody watching this video who wants to do something similar to you?
Keep working, man. Put your head down. Keep pushing. Keep running. Don't complain. Max Biggerville, signing out.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good?
Yes, sir.
No doubt. All right.
Thank you, bro.
I'm not naming names, but let's be real. Max is outshining a lot of dudes still stuck in the same cycles. And yeah, everyone keeps asking the same question. Will the old beef ever get resolved so Harlem can move as one again? But honestly, Max doesn't even need that other side right now. He's proven he can move strong without any old cosigns. And you know exactly who that refers to? He already got the biggest cosign right next to him now, and with the way he's moving, the only direction left is up. Max B is making smart plays, great connections, and lining up opportunities that actually matter, and this isn't just good for him. This is good for Harlem, good for New York City, good for the whole East Coast, even good for the culture worldwide. People need to see unity again, especially in an industry where things get messy quick. I don't know if Max is going to sit down for a podcast soon, but if he's around Cam, then you already know what time it is. Cam keeps that door wide open. Don't be shocked if Max pops out in a fly suit on Talk with Flea or slides onto It Is What It Is. Once you link with Harlem creatives like Cam and Mase, the sky is wide open. When Harlem locks in together, the creativity hits a whole different level. And honestly, it feels like these guys might be stepping into a brand new era side by side. From what I'm seeing, Max B been making straight smart moves since the moment he came home. No slip-ups at all. Salute to everyone showing him love and putting him in the right rooms. That matters heavy. Shout out to French, shout out to everybody playing their role, but nothing hits like that true Harlem connection when someone knows you deep enough to call you Charlie Rambo instead of Mr. Wave. That's real history, that's real roots, and it shows every time they link up. Now tell me something, is Joe Mo gonna feel a way about all this? Because we all know the tension between him and Cam, and he might start feeling like he's getting edged out of the circle. Hard to tell, but honestly, everyone needs to sit at the same table, stack money, and bring that New York energy back to life. If Max stays in the music lane, that Harlem sound is coming right back. Real melodies, real wave vibes, real flavor. And if he steps behind a desk and starts talking, man, he's blowing the whole internet up instantly. Either way, the culture wins. Before you dip, make sure you smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's next. I appreciate you for watching and see you in the next one.